you see, we really have to have a conversation about this. Minnesota is about to be in civil unrest, and I'm going to tell you why. There are talks of Derek Chauvin, the man you see behind me, being pardoned. Rightfully so, Minnesota should be in civil unrest. Because we all know what happened to George Floyd. The entire world's seen it. This man, Derek Chauvin, held his knee on George Floyd's neck for well over 9 minutes. We heard George Floyd saying he can't breathe. We heard George Floyd calling for his mama. And I believe, at the time we didn't know his mom was deceased, but I believe now he was towards the end of his life when he was calling for his mama. And he's about to be pardoned. Y'all see how backwards this is? And you see how people are trying to erase what happened and rewrite something else? This is something that we are seeing happen every single day. They are trying to say that George Floyd did not die from asphyxiation. They are saying that he died from a drug overdose. Take a look at Marjorie Taylor Greene's tweet. She's in support of the pardoning of Derek Chauvin. And she blatantly said, without any proof, that George Floyd died from a drug overdose. You know, and I don't cuss much, but it's very fitting for me to throw this in here. I think these people have hot, foul-smelling shit for brains. I don't know how else to say it. It really makes zero sense to me how you can make your brain believe that George Floyd died from a drug overdose when the entire world saw this. I asked ChatGPT what ChatGPT thought about this. Let me tell you what it said. Did George Floyd die from a drug overdose?
No, he did not. The official determination was that George Floyd's death was a homicide due to the sustained pressure on his neck by Derek Chauvin's knee. While there were drugs in his system, the medical experts and the court concluded that the primary cause of death was the pressure on his neck, not a drug overdose.
Did y'all hear that? He did not die from a drug overdose. These people are stupid. We all know and saw George Floyd die due to Derek Chauvin's knee being on his neck for well over 9 minutes. You cannot make stupid make sense. These people have really lost their minds. And this is the world that we live in today. Tossing out the truth and replacing it with a lie. This is the world we live in today. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it because it's the truth. If Derek Chauvin is pardoned and he's released from prison and he is walking on the street, he is going to be found and he's going to get got. He absolutely is. So I don't understand what these people are thinking. He already had an attempt in prison. What do you think is going to happen when he gets out? They're not thinking. He is going to have to live like a hermit for the rest of his life. He just cannot be seen. He's going to have all this security with him all the time if they do this. It's a death sentence for him if they release him, and that's the truth.